What is up, YouTube? Skiz1 here. Welcome today to Sticker Sesh Saturdays. We're back with another episode. Today's episode 9 of our Sticker Sesh Saturdays. So, I'm heading over to the stream here. We've got... I have a lot of stickers to show you guys, actually, before I even start doing any. I'll recap the very small amount here right now of stickers that I did last Sticker Sesh episode. I guess apparently there was only 5 because I only have 5 here. But yeah, we did those 5 last stream, but I've done a lot of stickers in the past little while. You may have seen some of them on Instagram. Formula, what's up? Will Striker, how's it going? Dark Graph. Yeah, so as I was saying, I did these off camera. So these are ones that people will not have seen yet, for the most part. And I did a ton yesterday. I have like probably 20 stickers. I just went and sat in a coffee shop and actually did one of those things where I sit down and do the stickers. I like doing that. I don't know, I find being like in a public place very good to like focus. But yeah, I'm gonna run through these for you guys right now. Just the ones I did yesterday. These no one will have seen. I haven't posted any of these on my Instagram. So I did a lot of like this half straight letter, half throwy style, sort of. I did quite a few of those. I mostly use the Molotov one-for-alls for these. I really like that, because you get this sort of, like, here's a good example. Like, you get this the lines, and it almost looks as if you use spray paint. Like, if you use the same fill-in technique, and I really like that. If you use the alcohol-based markers, you get the same thing. It just looks a little smoother. Will Striker, biggest fan? I don't know. Maybe you are. Yeah, so a lot of these, if any of you guys in here are people who are getting packs from me in the near future, like that have ordered on any packs, a lot of these stickers may be in your packs that you ordered. Just a heads up to anyone in here. Yeah. So, I mean, it felt yesterday like I did more stickers than I have here, but I guess it's just, it takes time, I guess, and you feel like you did more than you do. Also, like, when I do any stickers in public, I always get someone who comes up and asks some questions, so I end up talking to a lot of people. Thank you, Will, I appreciate that. So yeah, I mean, I end up talking a fair bit to people, and the place I go is somewhere where I know the people that work there since I'm there often enough, so I end up talking to them too, and yeah. So today I'm going to be using just some of the Ironlax Striker, or not the Ironlax Strikers, my Copic markers, some of the Molotov one-for-alls. I have the 227s. See, I really like the 227s. You get that nice fat, it's almost like you're using a fat cap in terms of that. But I'm going to be using some of those. I do occasionally use these Sharpies. They're nice for stickers because they're cheap, you know. So I'm just refreshing my stream here. It's being weird. But yeah, and of course at the end of the stream, we're gonna do what we always do, and we're gonna do a little roll call, get everyone's names up that is in the stream, because that's what we like to do for everyone. But yeah, it's Saturday. Let me know if you guys have any big Saturday plans. I always like to ask. Partly because I never have big Saturday plans. But, you know. Also, video will be up tomorrow. I know I've been saying, I said I was going to have one up a few days ago, but I sort of changed my personal schedule around a little bit, like when I was planning on uploading it. So it's not because, like, stuff didn't get done that I thought I was going to get done. It was more just, I changed when I wanted to upload it. So yeah, I was just finishing up a video before I started this stream, actually. So the video is done, just gotta export it, get it uploaded, and it'll be scheduled for tomorrow. Dark graph, that sounds good. Who knows, maybe I'll do the same. Weekends are always best for that, you know, you're not working, you can afford to be tired the next day. I caught a train yesterday. I was out on my bike, actually. I do a lot of biking when the weather's nice, so since we've recently, for the first time since last fall, had nice weather, I've been on my bike a lot. I caught a train going over one of the train tracks near my house, so I filmed the whole thing. There wasn't anything super nice on it, but I was like getting videos of the trains near my area. Every now and then you get a cool piece, because the biggest hub near me, I guess, like, you see a lot of the Toronto graph, you see a lot of the Detroit graph on the trains near me, so every now and then you get some really cool pieces. Like, you see Mason pieces all the time, Elmer, some cool dudes, you know. Zoner, if you know who that is. I don't know how popular some of these people are, just because, like, I've grown up knowing them because they're sort of in my area. Yeah. Yeah, I know some people, it really depends on where you live for trains. Like, some places are just, if you live near a city or any town that's made because it was always a manufacturing district or anything like that, you'll get a lot of trains and things like that. But if your town's not known for, or never has been known for, their manufacturing and their, like, industry, then you probably won't get a lot of trains. Green Ghoul, what's up? So in case you guys didn't know, that's sort of an indication of how many trains will be in your area. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big place for there to be trains. It just has to have a good manufacturing district. But of course, any large city will have a sizable manufacturing district, so large cities are pretty much guaranteed to have good trains. That doesn't mean, though, that just because you're in a small city, you're guaranteed not to have good trains. Personally, I know of a few places near me that pretty much always have trains. You can go and they're nice. They got some nice stuff on them. Just grabbing a handful of these Copic markers here. Will you do stickers too? That's good. I like stickers because, personally, like, if I'm putting up stickers, I like to... It's a nice way to get something up fast that also took you a lot of time. Potentially. Like, I don't put a ton of effort into my stickers, obviously. But I do like to have some throwies up and that sort of thing. Let me know, guys, if my camera angle's okay here, if I need to tilt it up at all, or down, or whatever. It's always hard to tell for me. I try and keep it in the same spot every time, but it always ends up being a little bit off. One thing I don't like about these Copics, I have to say, it's one of the only things, because these are great markers. One of the only things is when you have the cap off, it does not go on the other end. You just gotta like put it somewhere, and it's a small thing, but it's a pet peeve of mine now. Dark graph, good idea. That's what I like. It's like a writer's bench, but in stream format. Everyone should be doing their stickers, doing their thing. That's what I do too. Like if I'm just doing stickers and stuff, I try and at least find something on YouTube to watch. And it's too bad there aren't more graph-related live streams around, like in the community, because I would always flip on any kind of live stream in our genre to watch while I do stuff, if there were more out there. Somebody told me that Sive did a live stream the other day. That's cool. Hopefully that went well for him. But I mean, I like to think we are one of the most regular live streams for our topic on YouTube nowadays. I've been pretty consistently streaming. And I mean, I like streaming when we get a good little community together like we have here. If you're hearing a noise in the background, that is my neighbors. They have some small kids. Love my neighbors though, they're great. Yeah, it's funny too, whenever I go and draw, like I said, I went to a coffee shop yesterday to do some slaps. I end up going, and I always bring all my markers. Like, I bring this full thing of 72 markers with me, plus I brought a bunch of Molotow markers as well. So I go in there, I look absolutely insane. I have entire sets of markers out on their tables and like one coffee. And I'll be there for 3 hours. I'm lucky because like since I know some of the people that work there, just because some other people I know used to work there, and introduced me to them sort of. They let me draw there, but if I try and go to some other places and draw for 3 hours, I get kicked out because they're like, dude, you can't just come and take up our tables when you're getting one coffee. So I've had some arguments in the past with people about that. Will, it takes practice, don't worry about it. That's one of the things you shouldn't worry about too, like one of the things rather that's like most harmful to your progress is when you compare it to other people's. Comparing is like not usually something that ever helped me. And once I sort of learned to stop caring what other people thought, or like stop caring what other people's stuff looked like compared to mine, I started sort of being able to experiment more freely. You're under less stress, and I don't know, it's just better. Dark graph, yes, I do. I don't trade anymore. I do sell my stickers. Right now, I'm doing 50 stickers for $7 US. Yeah, so what I do is I get a pack of exactly 50 stickers, so that there's no arguments about like what people are getting, because I always send exactly 50 and for $7. So if anyone's interested, you can message me on my Instagram or on my email. My Instagram is at Skiz. Yeah, that's my Instagram in the chat there if anyone wants to check it out. And yeah, for sure, hit me up anytime. Even if anyone just wants to chat too, I don't mind ever getting messages asking about anything. But yeah, Dark Graph, that sounds good if you want to hit me up. Yeah, so as I had mentioned though, I sort of changed my schedule around. And what I think I'm going to be doing from now on, or at least for the next little while, I'm sort of trying something out. What I want to do is sort of do like a week where I don't upload and only live stream, and then maybe a couple weeks where I only upload. I'm finding that uploading and live streaming sort of it's like it splits the audience a little bit on my channel. So it might be better if I don't know. This is a little experiment, so I don't know if this will last, but just so everyone's aware, this is sort of what's happening in terms of my schedule. And I think that's going to be a little bit more sustainable too for when I'm working full-time again, which will be in the summer. Unfortunately. I would like to keep doing my art stuff full-time, but right now that's not going to be possible. Thank you, Hassan. I need another way to add white highlights, because right now I just use whiteout pens, which seems pretty ghetto. But I sort of would like a way to add white highlights that doesn't just use a whiteout pen. So if anyone has any ways that they add highlights on like sketches and stuff that is different than what I do, let me know. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the mood to do like only tags on stickers. Sometimes I'm in the mood to do like actual whole pieces on stickers. But yesterday and today I've been doing just the straight letter stuff. I really like straight letters on stickers. Almost as much as I like throwies on stickers. One thing that's nice about these using whiteout for highlights is that you get the nice little raised 3D effect if you add enough of it, which can look bad, but it can also look good if it's intentional. course, now that I say that, I'm not doing the best highlights here right now, but... I don't know, there's upsides and downsides for the whiteout. There will be another review coming on the channel as well. I have a review of the Crank K66 coming out, so that's like their metal head. Also, in case people don't know this, I always link in the description a link to the actual products I review, and I always make sure it's the link to the place that is cheapest that you can get it. And usually the cheapest place is Amazon. So if you ever want to find the products, just go to my reviews and go to the description. You'll find the cheapest link to it. And actually that also helps me out because I'm an affiliate for Amazon, so I end up, if people buy stuff from there, it supports my channel a little bit. Or, if you want to save some money, you can use my bombing science codes. I guess I don't mention that enough. You can use these 2 codes at bombingscience.com if you buy supplies from there. And that'll save you $10 and $5 if you order over $199 or $99. So yeah, just in case, because I know supplies are expensive, so I try and save everyone a little bit of money. Hey Dope, what's up? Oh Dope, did you just change your name? Yeah. Thank you, Will, I appreciate that. I try. Since we have a good little audience here today, I want to ask you guys what stuff you like seeing on my channel. If you like seeing specific kinds of videos, like what is your favorite kind of thing to see on my channel? And I like asking the people specifically in my stream because you guys are usually the most, like, I don't know, like, if you're in my stream, it sort of means, like, to me that if you bothered showing up to my stream, I would like your opinion more than I would like someone else who isn't in the stream, you know what I mean? So, yeah, your guys' opinion is a little more important to me. So yeah, if there's specific things that you want to see on the channel, throw it in the chat. And that'll let me know what people want. Will, I am in my early 20s. Saudi Arabia, damn. Is graph like... are you in an area of that country that's like big on graph? Because I don't think of Saudi Arabia as a place usually that has a ton of graph. I could be wrong though. I mean, I've never been there. That's cool though. Hey, Anthony's here. What's up? A PX negative 30 review. I don't know what that is. I'll look it up though. See if I can do it. I do have a couple things I need to buy to specifically review. A couple new products that have come out recently in the realm of graph. Yeah, that didn't work out very well. Oh, the uni markers. Yeah, I know the uni markers. Yeah, I can hopefully get my hands on some uni markers at some point soon. This is a cool gray, good. Just a hint for everyone, if you're ever working in some grays in a blue piece, blue is a cool color, so cool grays will likely look better than warm grays with it. That being said, the opposite is usually true for green pieces, so really, like, this one's sort of a contradiction. That's okay, though. That one didn't turn out too bad for a straight letter piece. I love the fisheye on this camera. The fisheye lens. It's a worthwhile thing. Fisheyes make everything look better, I swear. So... yeah, I put a fair amount up, Anthony. One thing I did in Melbourne when I was there was I got a lot of stickers up, which was nice. I was really mad at myself. I forgot to bring like stickers I had already drawn with me when I went to Melbourne, but I bought some paint while I was there because you can't really travel with paint. Or maybe you can. It's just a paint. But when I bought the paint, the guy actually gave me some stickers for free, and that was nice because they were like the nice big "Hello, my name is" ones that were like the Montana ones. So yeah, I put those up when I was there. That was fun. Hey, Swift! It's been ages! Oh my god. Dude, really good to hear from you, man. I was actually, believe it or not, I was looking at our CWK channel the other day. For everyone else who is confused right now, we didn't officially break off our crew or anything, but we have a crew called CWK, which is Canadian Writers Crew, and we have a very old channel. That is our CWK channel. It probably only has like 10 uploads on it, but yeah, that was like the first little crew I was ever in, really, back when I still sort of did crews. We had who was in our crew? We had Captain, Pack Rat, Swift, myself, and Evious, who is, or maybe not Evious in that one. I don't know. No, not Evious. Evious was in one of my other crews, never mind. But yeah, that was our little crew. I thought it was a good idea, like, to have a specifically Canadian crew, but I mean, there's not too many of us around. So Swift, do you still write a lot? Thank you, Will. I haven't been piecing too much lately on stickers, but you might like those stickers even more, really. Like, I don't know, I think it's important to practice straight letters and like simple stuff a lot more than most people do. So I try and get in like a good amount of straights and throws and that kind of thing, which I used to not do, and it was a big mistake because I really didn't. I sped up my progression a lot when I started working on simple stuff a lot more. And specifically in the areas of like actually working with a spray can, because there's nothing that'll teach you how to do like a nice clean line better than doing a throwy 500 times. People really underestimate that. You're an art guy on Instagram. Okay. Okay, I gotta remember that. I'm just gonna write it down on the back of the slab. That way I will remember it. That's a good handle to have too. Good Instagram handle. Yeah, Anthony, it depends for me. Like, if I'm working with... I like... With spray paint, the funnest, like, thing to me is throwies. Because you can do it without thinking about anything. It's a total, like, relaxation thing. If I'm piecing with spray paint, I want it to be something that people stop to look at. So I like some complexity in my spray paint, like piecing work. But no one should ever hate on straight letters. They are the foundation of graph. Well, I mean, the tag is sort of more of the foundation, but straight letters came before style of any kind. Remember that. I guess figure out a way to get this bit of negative space out of my little thing I'm doing here. Because it's always there and it looks bad. Yeah, no. That's another thing with throwies too. It's a huge confidence booster. Like, people don't think of it that way because it's like, what do you mean? But if you're gonna do a piece that's actually gonna challenge your can control and your technique, before you start, I swear, do a few throwies. Because the likelihood of you messing up a throwy, if you've done it more than 10 times, is like 0 to none. You're not going to mess up a throwy that is your throwy. So if you're doing something challenging in a spray paint piece, even in the middle of it, take a little break, unwind your brain a little bit if you're having to think a lot about like the lines you're putting down. Do a couple throwies and it'll relax you. And because the more you think about it, the more you're gonna screw something up. So nothing wrong with the throw. A nice buttery throw, as Green Ranger might say. Question for the chat. If you're doing throws, do you like chrome throws the best or black and white? Or color? Even that. Do people like color? Personally, if I'm doing a throw, I want to use color because color is going to stand out over black and white. But if I had to choose between the two, I would say chrome I'm not big on. Although, knowing that chrome cans cover more, I like to buy them to get my money's worth. You're right, Anthony. He's a funny guy. Color or chrome? It depends. If I can add white highlights in my chrome, then I'm gonna have to say chrome. Other than that, if I'm doing a straight two color, I would almost rather use a bright color with a black or a bright color with a white. But I don't know if that's too forward thinking in terms of like breaking tradition, because there's certainly nothing wrong with chrome either. Alright, I'm gonna try something a little different with this slap here. Got a few left here. We're at 38 minutes, so we got like 22 minutes left before we're at an hour. Yeah, Anthony, I feel you. That's my line of thinking too. Chrome, people don't like, people think because it's a mirror it's gonna be brighter, but sometimes it's not. Like, chrome is in a way sort of a dark gray, which doesn't stand out very well with black, and it's in the middle enough that it doesn't really stand out with white either. So yeah, I feel the same. Gotta say. But pro tip, if you want to save money, and you're doing like throws and stuff, sorry, there's like tape gum on this marker. If you want to save money though, and you're out doing throwies and stuff like that, go with the chrome, because it covers better than any color will. And that is because it's more liquid than any other color, because the other colors get pigmented heavily. It makes them a little less viscous. Dark graph, yes. No one's ever gonna, well, no one ever should be saying chrome is a bad idea. Because supplies ain't cheap. We all know that. I'm so jealous of like the writers that have sponsorships with like paint companies. Because the rest of us are sitting here like, damn, I can't afford paint all the time. And just imagine having a unlimited supply of paint. That would just be the dream. Okay, I was trying something out here and it didn't really work. Clearly. So I'm just gonna cover it up. Oh yeah, Anthony. Yeah, they have their mystery pack deals on right now. Like I said, if you want to order from there, use my codes. It'll save you $10 or $5. These are the codes. I'm gonna throw them in the chat, actually. Or you can screenshot this too. But 471 3133 $10. Two 460-868. Yeah, just if you were ordering from Bombing Science, use those, save you $5 or $10. Does Doke get free paint in Dark? I was unaware of that, but it makes sense. Although, to be honest, I hate to say this, but like, I feel like there's better artists they could be sponsoring. I know he has the time to put like the effort into learning because he's a full-time YouTuber, but I know there's some pretty damn good artists on YouTube that don't get any sponsorships that I can think of. Oh, Bombing Science sponsors him. Yeah, I mean, like when I was doing the reviews for Bombing Science, like specifically they were sponsoring me for reviews. Like the way it would work was they would say, here, pick out the supplies you want to review and we'll reimburse you for them. So I mean, I guess like Bombing Science did that for me for a while, and that was nice. I liked that. But all good things must come to an end, I guess. Chaplin, Colorado homemade, like if you mean trade homemade ink, I'm guessing? I don't know. I don't really have a lot of homemade ink at the moment or anything like that. Someone had said they were going to send me their homemade ink to do a review on. I don't know if that ever happened, like if they ever sent it, because I haven't got anything yet. I think that was Juan. Juan was saying he was going to do that. Wonder what happened. No big deal if he didn't send it, I'm just saying. Oh, Chaplain, got you. Yeah, I only sell the stickers at the moment. I haven't been trading in quite a few years. I do 50 stickers for $7, and that tends to keep them moving. So sorry, yeah, not really trading at the moment. It's one thing I like about these brush markers too, you can get some pretty fine lines. Not too bad. I don't really like how this turned out, but that's why it's on a sticker and not a wall. Stickers are where you try stuff out. It doesn't always work, but you learn something, and that's the important part. Nice thing about stickers is you can pretty easily go over them too. And that's also a good thing about doing them in marker first, is if you don't like them, go over them with like a Molotow One for All. Marker first, if you don't like it, paint. Pretty simple, good way to do that. Damn, I gotta eat something. I'm starving. I got up today and immediately started filming one of the videos I need to do. I didn't eat anything, because I'm never hungry in the morning. But yeah, I got the video filmed I need to do, and then I ate. But not enough, obviously. So in case anyone was wondering, I tried to put equal amounts of empty space throughout this little piece. Because empty space or negative space, like the white bits in between, that's usually only a problem if it's unbalanced in a piece. Just a little tip for you there. Yeah, when you get like unbalanced background. Like the Oink Art LTD ink, I have not had a chance to try theirs. I'm sure I will at some point. Most of the stuff I haven't tried, it's not because I don't want to try it, it's just because I can only buy so much stuff, you know? And because, like, a lot of times, I mean, you get habituated to using a specific kind of thing that you like, and for me, it's usually grog stuff nowadays. I've always really enjoyed their stuff. It's super good. I tried to get them to sponsor me. It didn't happen. I messaged them. I just told them, like, hey, I've done a lot of reviews on your products on my channel. I have this many subscribers. My reviews usually do very well. They get this many views, whatever. If you wanted to send me some, I could do some more reviews, but they didn't go for that, so I was sad. Oh well. If you don't try, the answer is always no. Just remember that. Where did I put that purple? I need it. Is this the purple I was just using? It looks light to be that. Guess it is. I'm giving this piece some little piercings. That's, I guess, what these green things are nowadays. I've done quite a few of those in recent sort of sticker pieces. Don't know, maybe they don't look very good, but the grog booster stuff is pretty damn good, gotta say. I use their full metal paint most often. I think one of the secrets they have is their stuff smells good, you know? Like, when I think of grog ink, I immediately picture the smell in the grog, and it's just like such a sweet smelling formula that I think it's like a subconscious thing that makes you want to buy it. Or like helps you want to buy it over other stuff. Maybe some people are less susceptible to that, but for me, I love how it smells. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so this green turned out a little bit weird on this piece, but whatevs. Where's my whiteout? I need my trusty whiteout. The key to making clean highlights with a whiteout pen is to do them from left to right if you're right-handed, or right to left if you're left-handed. And keep it simple. Just do one line, don't go over it anymore, because you're going to start getting like the broken up looking lines where you can see where the ballpoint went through it. That sort of thing. Just nice, quick, easy lines. Just like that. That's going to be the easiest way you can make your whiteout highlights look good. That is not the cap for that. Okay, well, I'm not super happy with how this turned out, but trying to show that to the camera. I don't know if it works or not. Like, I'm trying to just aim it to where I think the camera is. We are at what time? 55 minutes. All right. Well, that tells me that it is time for our roll call. If you want your name up, put it in the chat, and I'm gonna put it on a sticker. We're gonna get everyone's names, who showed up for our stream today. Get it done up. That's what we do. Hey FLP, what's up? Just in time for our roll call. If you want your name on our roll call sticker, then throw it in the chat. I'm gonna get all the names up for everyone who made it to the end of the stream here. So we got Sect, we got Dark, Emic, alright. Sect, Dark. I don't know how you deal with having a D in your name. I hate the letter D. Emic, yes, yes, yes. I pretty much just write these tags out in the style that first comes to mind when I see your name. And I love seeing the different, like, styles that people choose to write their name, because the way I choose to write it is probably totally different than how you guys write your names. Anyone else want their name up? We got a couple minutes left. If anyone wants to be on the roll call here, I'm gonna do a couple more with the same names because we seem to have the time. Usually I'm like rushing to do this at the end, but I did it nicely today. Yes, FLP, my Insta is, I'll put it in the chat, it's at SkizGraffiti, just like my YouTube channel. Yeah, if anyone does want to buy packs like I was talking about earlier, hit me up on the Insta, I'll be there. We're running out of space here. Nice. Thank you, FLP. I appreciate that. Anthony, did I? I can do it again. I don't mind. Yes, so this is our roll call for today. I'll recap what we did today. We didn't get through too many. It's hard to get through these on stream. It takes more time to do some of the stickers than I would think. But yeah, got a couple of straight letters done, not bad. So yeah, I'm gonna try for 3 or 4 uploads this week, and then next week we will be streaming again. Green marker's running out. Oak. Where's my roll call? I should have remembered you were Oak. Can only remember one name for people. Alright. So, we're pretty much out of time here, but we will be streaming very soon again. Probably for our next Saturday or next Wednesday for our stream. Another sticker sesh Saturday or Wild Style Wednesday, we'll see. One or the other. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. As I said, lots of videos coming this week. That's the plan anyway. And yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling. If anyone wants to DM me for packs like I mentioned earlier, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna say peace to you guys properly here in the chat. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.